Hello, everyone. This is Rick. We are, as Christians, wanting so desperately to hold on to that promise of God that we want to ignore the warnings of God. We embrace the blessings of God. I hear preachers and I hear certain Christian channels, modern day Christian prophets get on stage with cheering crowds. And all you hear is blessing and blessing and blessing and blessings. Be positive, I hear. We got to be positive. We got the kingdom at our hand. He'll defeat all our enemies, and everyone gets a resounding cheer. And there's nothing wrong with that. All that is fine and good. The problem is when you look at Scripture, when you look at what the Spirit is telling you when He talks to you, all of those blessings are tempered with warnings. Moses, all the prophets, the kings of Israel, Jesus himself, all warned us of the consequences of not following through to the end to achieve those blessings, the hope of those blessings. But Christians don't want to hear that. Our biggest obstacle that will lead us to fall away back into sin is thinking that all of these warnings apply to someone else, not us. We always seek to justify ourselves, but it's the other guy who really needs to listen. That is our biggest obstacle. That leads to arrogance. It leads to pride. It leads to sin. It leads to deception and to false doctrines that steers us away from Christ and his great love. Now, some of you may have noticed that many of my videos are starting to change. The tone of them are starting to change. I have been given such a feeling of God's heart for his people lately. And I sense that I want to so much not only share his blessings, but his warnings. See, what he has been doing is God gives me warnings, and I apply them to myself. And then I want to express those warnings to all of us. Warnings is the antithesis of the blessings. You cannot really appreciate the totality of God's nature, his grace, his marvelous, beautiful righteousness, and the blessings that he's given to us if you can't contrast them to the warnings that we are all in danger of falling into if we're not careful. And this is where my channel is heading. And I wanted to let you know this, that these warnings apply to all of us, myself, you, the Pope, everyone. These warnings is there to keep us from stumbling, not there to drag us down, as which so many Christians want to believe they do. Till next time, God bless.